Wandering through a Penn State dining hall, it is far too easy to spend 20 minutes deciding what to choose for dinner. The serving stations are teeming with fat-ridden dishes like pizza, french fries, and the occasional attempt at providing nutrition, usually by serving something like bacon and broccoli. Most of these plates are saturated with additives such as oil, butter, salt, and even pesticides. The campus is filled with inexpensive, empty-calorie food that is served in large portions. These unhealthy options are only contributing to the lack of nutrition and obesity on college campuses. The Center for Disease Control predicts in Obesity on Campus that 9 out of 10 college students consume less than 5 servings of fruit and or vegetables per day, and when they do eat them are unsure of what other additives they are consuming. Penn State services can easily eliminate unnecessary ingredients from dining hall food and replace them with healthier options, and perhaps even find a way to provide fresh produce to students. Penn State is taking a step in the right direction by providing students with healthier options through their Reel program, which strives to serve dishes that are lesser in sodium, fat, and calories. The food involved in Reel may be lesser in fat on paper, but in reality is prepared with a heavy hand of oil, butter, and salt. For instance, according to the Penn State Dining Services website, the roasted root vegetables include added sugar, salt, and salad oil, all of which are unnecessary. The cooked carrots contain over 10 grams of added sugar for a 2-ounce serving, which is about a fifth of the average person's daily sugar allowance. So what do Penn State students think of the vegetables provided?
I'm not satisfied with the food at Findlay. There needs to be better and fresher alternatives.
I personally don't like the vegetables at Findlay because I always feel like they're either too oily or not fresh.
I wish the vegetables weren't covered in additives.
Additionally, although Penn State does strive to buy food from local sellers whenever possible, the dining services noted that only 16% of the food purchased by the university is local. Relying on imported produce does not allow Penn State to know exactly what is being used to grow it.
It's unsettling that I don't know what's on my vegetables.
I wish there was a way for Penn State to provide vegetables without harmful ingredients.
Penn State can grow its own vegetables without added pesticides, growth hormones, and prepackaged additives to provide the healthiest possible options to be served at the dining halls. Several colleges across the United States have implemented a program that allows students to grow their own produce right on campus. Virginia Tech, University of California at Santa Barbara, Michigan State, and more all run farms that are highly successful. The student-run garden provides the dining halls with fresh fruits, vegetables, and herbs, all of which are grown less than 10 miles away. The students of Virginia Tech's College of Agriculture run the garden, with the seniors in charge of managerial positions, while the fieldwork is typically performed by volunteers from the school and community. This type of program would allow Penn State to continue to be on the forefront of innovation in regards to sustainability and food production, considering the university already has the creamery and other fresh food services. A student-run garden would not only serve as a great source of revenue, but also allow the prices of vegetables to be kept at a reasonable rate, as the food will not have to be transported into State College. Originating as an agricultural university, Penn State's amazing advances and knowledge in the field of farming will provide the garden with everything it needs to excel. This idea can be carried out in a variety of ways, all of which are surprisingly accessible. Penn State can further its plethora of classes by offering a class where students can partake in hands-on experience at the garden while simultaneously familiarizing themselves with crucial facets of farming and crop viability. This class would provide students with real-world experience to further their studies in the classroom, which is a worthwhile and productive aspect of any learning environment. In a similar respect, another option would be to determine a certain amount of hours that agricultural students must spend working on a farm in order to graduate. For example, students must volunteer to help with the cultivation of produce for 50 hours total before graduating. The cost of the garden would be minimal, since the only thing Penn State needs to buy are some seeds. A student-run garden would be small and low cost compared to the university's acres of farmland. Penn State already has all the machinery, land, and knowledge to implement such a project. The only aspect that might prove some difficulty would be finding professors who would be willing to teach the class. However, the staff at Penn State is remarkable in that they portray genuine passion and enthusiasm for their jobs, so to not find professors who are interested in this project would be extremely unusual. Through the execution of gardening, both students and the community will be given the chance to come together to provide fresh, nutritious produce while also adding to Penn State's already esteemed reputation. Health is an essential component of leading a fulfilling college career in life. It is often hard to manage in the chaos of college, so providing students with fresh food is perfect for their on-the-go lifestyle. Because the benefits exponentially outweigh the comparably small costs it would take to implement such a project, Penn State Food Services should expand its agricultural system to include a garden that provides fresh food to students. Although Penn State's unwavering commitment to the well-being of its students is clear, the lack of affordable, healthy food is an aspect of campus life that must be improved.